All right, let's get into a pretty gripping story. It's all about friendship and sheer desperation, set in a city that's just drenched in darkness. This is the story of trying to outrun hell itself. So, our story kicks off not at the beginning, but right in the middle of total chaos. A desperate rescue mission at a public execution has just gone completely sideways, leaving our heroes scattered and in some serious, serious danger. I mean, they've lost a friend, two of the rescuers are unconscious, and now they're being hunted by the city's brand new, ruthless leader. The situation isn't just bad, it is bleak.
And that's really the question at the heart of all this, isn't it? When everything seems lost, how far are you willing to go for someone you couldn't save? What's the price you're willing to pay?
So where do we find our heroes in all this? Well, they're hiding. The three of them are fugitives, crammed into the forgotten cellar of some old house, trapped in a city that absolutely wants them dead. So let's get to know the folks at the center of this mess. Our fugitives are Yuri Horn, a beastmaster, Radley, a knight who wields magic, and Dareman, a very cunning trickster. Their only help comes from the Mardikovs, who have a pretty big secret of their own. They're were-ravens, a race of shapeshifters. And their situation is just awful. Bradley and Dareman are still out of it, recovering from getting knocked unconscious during that failed rescue. And all the while, Yorhorn and his panther are the only ones awake, standing guard, just listening to the sounds of search parties sweeping the town for them. And the danger isn't far away. It is literally right at their doorstep. A search party comes by, and the sound is just terrifying. They bang on doors to rouse the inhabitants. The door to the house the party is hiding in is rattled. Can you imagine that tension? Hiding in the dark, knowing that just one wrong sound could give you away? They finally managed to sneak out of that cellar in the early morning and get back to their safe house, the Blue Water Inn. But any relief they feel just evaporates when they get some devastating news. Their friend, Traxidor, the one they tried and failed to save, he's been executed. And as a public statement, the new leader has had his body hung in the town square for everyone to see. It's a message. But even in all this darkness, there's this tiny sliver of hope. See, they know about a powerful being called the Abbot. Turns out he's a celestial, a creature of immense good, and the rumors say he can perform miracles, maybe even bringing the dead back to life. And that little bit of hope sets a crazy plan into motion. It's basically a high-stakes heist to steal a body and save a soul. First, they gotta scout the gates and get a cart ready. Then, the really hard part. Lure the guards away, take them out, cut down Traxidor's body, and get out of the city before anyone realizes what happened. It's a total long shot, but it's the only one they've got. So, with this desperate plan in place, the party slips out under the cover of night. They make their way to the square where their friend's body is hanging, a grim reminder of their failure. And you've got to understand, this isn't just any old town square. This place is soaked in tragedy, and all of it is recent. 8 days ago, an apparition of another friend appeared hanging right here. A day later, that same friend was beheaded on this spot. A few days ago, the town's old ruler was hung by a mob here. And now, Traxidor's body is just the latest horror. Okay, so Dareman and Radley kick the plan off. They stumble into the square, acting like a couple of loud drunks breaking curfew, and just like they hoped, the guards, probably bored out of their minds, take the bait. And the second the guards get close, the trap is sprung. The first guard doesn't even see it coming. Dareman's blade finds its mark, a silent, deadly start to their ambush. At the same time, Yuri Horn opens up from a rooftop, raining arrows down on the other guards who are now totally panicking. The element of surprise is completely on their side. The fight is over almost as soon as it begins. It's brutal, fast, and completely merciless. Yurhorn's bow takes down one, and Radley's fire magic just horribly incinerates the last one. And then, the square falls silent. With the guards dead, they're ready to get the body. For a second, they think they've actually pulled it off. But as that silence settles, they get this chilling feeling that they didn't spring a trap, they walked right into one. And that's when their victory just curdles into terror. A new sound echoes across the square. It's not more guards, it's cruel laughter booming across the square. Their real enemy has just shown her hand. The new burgomistress, Lady Wachter, appears right in front of them. But when Dareman and Yurihorn attack her, their weapons slice right through thin air.
It's an illusion, a magical trick. And you know what that means? The real Lady Wachter has to be nearby, watching everything unfold.
But she is not the real threat here. Suddenly, the air starts to ripple, and out of nowhere, these hellish creatures just appear. Small, bat-winged devils start screeching. A huge, man-sized beast covered in wicked barbs lurches forward. The whole square starts to smell like brimstone. These aren't just monsters. They are devils, summoned straight from the 9 hells.
So, yeah, the plan is shattered. The heist is over. Now, this is just about survival. It's become a desperate race to get out of there alive. And this is where things get even worse. Radley launches a firebolt, the same spell that just incinerated a guard. But against these things, it does absolutely nothing. I mean, they're from the 9 hells. It's literally a burning hellscape. You can't fight them with fire.
In one last desperate move, Radley just sprints forward, cuts the rope, and throws Traxidor's body over his shoulder. The whole party just bolts, trying to heal each other on the run as hellfire and spines rain down on them. They're racing for the inn, but they know it's not safe anymore, not with these things on their tail.
Which leaves us with this one chilling question. They've got their friend's body, but they're wounded, they're completely outmatched, and they're being hunted by actual devils. When your only safe place is miles away and the forces of hell are right behind you, how do you possibly outrun it?